Hey guys, it's the Investment Guru here. Today we have a breakdown of the top 5 passive incomes that I'm personally invested in myself. First we have fiat cost amount, which refers to how much they cost in USD. So that refers to how much a node or nest will cost. Secondly, we've got the token amount, means how many tokens you would need to purchase the nest or node, or staking in Hector DAO's case. Cost per token. So this equates to the USD value per token. Reward amount per day. So that's what you're given per day for purchasing one of these passive income machines towards the left. And these amounts are reflected as their own native token. So you can see here token cost amount and reward amount, both in their native token, not USD. Reward value per day is the value of your rewards in USD, and then you've got the days till tokens were paid, so that is the token cost amount divided by the reward amount per day, and that gives you the amount of days it takes for you to get your original tokens back, not USD value. Even though it may take a long time to get the tokens back, this does not mean it will take this long to get your fiat or initial deposit back. So reward value per year, this is assuming rewards stay the same, how much would be earned in a year. So that's it's very hypothetical, so because rewards may change, plus the value of the token will change, but it gives you a general idea. Lastly, on the end, I made a risk meter to the side, which is based off personal thoughts. I'll explain each rating as to why I believe this, but please also remember I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice, but I've put this calculator together to help you guys make your own informed decision. So in light of recent market volatility, these projects are all proving themselves to be pretty resilient in regards to their price compared to some other blue chip cryptos, if you would say. And I feel as though we're at the start of something big and something that the masses haven't quite caught on to yet. So there's a lot of growth in that aspect. Alright, so first we're going to go to Gala Games. So there's two options with Gala Games at the moment. Two nodes. So you got Gala nodes, town nodes. There will be future options for other games that are built off the Gala Games network. I don't think there's plans for a node for every single game that's introduced, but from my understanding, anything that's specifically from Gala Games that they're producing themselves, I believe will have a node in accordance to them. So we've got a Gala node. It's obviously a lot more expensive than most of these, and it takes a lot of days to repay. So in a way, you can say it's a bit too expensive at the moment because of how much you get back. But this was the same case when they were $1,000. You know, it was it would have took you 3 or 4 years if you were getting the same rewards. But because Gala's gone from 0.0004 or whatever it may be to now, 21 cents. I think it had a high of about 96 cents US. You can see how quick that grows, and back then they were earning 3,000 Gala. Now we're earning significantly less, but if you equate today's value of 3,000 Gala, that's a lot to hold on to. So it does take a lot of time to repay in regards to tokens, but if the value of the token keeps going up, you can get your initial investment back a lot quicker. But out of all these, you'd have to have a little bit more capital than most people. I got in the Gala nodes about 8,000 US. It might even be a bit more actually, about 12,000 US. And then another one, it was about 25 or 30,000 US, but that was paid with the rewards that I had from my first node. So that was good. So now they're obviously a lot more than originally. So with town nodes, you can't actually buy them. They're released in batches, so there may be a new batch, but you're going to have to be pretty up to date with their Discord. But yeah, you can see the same thing. It takes a while to get your tokens back. The town coin is a lot cheaper than it was. I think it's like 90% down from its high, so 10x away from its high, which is a lot. And so yeah, this should actually be town, not Gala, so 70,000 town. Sorry, the reward amount. It is 70,000 Gala. The token cost amount for the town node, but it's 50 town coin per day, ish, which is only about $10. So still, this is the least risky. I've got 9 and 8, so it's a lot more safer out of all these, in my opinion, just purely based off the market cap of Gala Games. And yeah, what their vision is. That's sort of what got me into the node space, was Gala Games, just because of how confident I was with what they're building. So, and it's paid off. So next we've got Phoenix Capital. So this is my next safest bet, and it's probably a bit risky in regards to, well, controversial, because people, it is so new, so how could you be so confident of the project? I've got a few things. I think the adoption from a few big YouTubers such early into the project, so King Solomon, The Bearable Bull, Jordan Harry, Showtime, all these guys that are prominent figures, not only in the passive income side, but also the crypto, XRP, and staking, and they're all great guys. So this helps to bring Fire Nest from such a small, community, because it's so new, will help it evolve and slowly grow into something a lot bigger. And I think once it starts picking up steam, these influencers will come in, and I think will also help to drive the price up. But furthermore, put pricing aside, I think this team that's behind Fire is literally fire. Just the way they've come from the get-go, very black and white. They've done everything how it should be done, and haven't followed the steps of other, not to mention names, but other DeFi as a service or Node as a service tokens that have come out recently, which have since failed. So it will cost about $2,870 at current prices. I think it might be a bit less at the time of recording, but and 10 Fire. So each Fire costs about $287, and you get 0.22 Fire a day. So that equates to $64 a day, and to get your tokens back, it should take about 44 days. So that gives you an idea. It's a lot quicker than Gala and Town Node to get your tokens back, but that doesn't necessarily mean the token price will stay the same. In my personal opinion, I think the token price will go up, but yeah, there's obviously no financial, it's not financial advice, and it's not guaranteed. But in my personal opinion, I think there's only growth for FireNest and Phoenix Capital. So the USD value per year, simply of 2,800, price stays the same, rewards stay the same, is about 24k a year, which is really good. And yeah, I've given about 7.5 out of 10 in regards to risk versus safety. And yeah, that's purely based off the team that's already behind it and how well they've brought their self forward to date. Next, for Thor Financial. So this is a bit more of the riskier side, just because I'm a bit skeptical on how rewards can stay the same. So personally, I've made out of the Hector, Strongblock, Thor, Phoenix. Thor's definitely making a lot more, but I don't think it's sustainable. If it is, fantastic. But with that being said, I think the price can drop and insane money still can be made. So a good example, I've got all 4 of these. So the HEC Dao, the reason why I like Thor Financial is the entry point is lower, so the barrier of entry is significantly lower, but the cheaper the node, the less money you obviously get. So with a simple $200 investment, you can make about 1,200. So you can buy multiple of these, obviously, if that's all you could afford. And it should take about 62 days to get your tokens back. But the Odin node only takes 28 days to get your tokens back, but it's going to cost you $12,000 initial outlay. But with that being said, you know, potential rewards for the year is 160 grand, and that's where I think that's unsustainable because the reward rate's too high. But if they can continue development and keep it going, you know, even if the price does fall, let's say in hypothetical scenario, let's say it falls 80%, you're still earning a significant amount. I think it's probably about 30 grand US. So you're still earning 3 times the amount ish that you originally put in, even though the price has dropped 80%. I don't think it's going to do that short term. I think we might even see growth short term. But all I can say is earlier the better, because you're compounding your tokens constantly and you can make more nodes. So even if the price does go down, you're earning more rewards. So that figure's purely based on the current price and the current rewards. So if you, in 28 days, you buy another Odin node, then obviously you're making double the rewards. So then your rewards value per year will double. So even if that does go down 80%, as we were saying, you're getting 60 instead of 30. So that's the idea of compounding. Even if the price does go down, if your rewards outpace the price decline, you will still make money on the way down as well. So that's probably enough with Thor. So yeah, finally, that's why I've done 5 out of 10. The only reason being is the rewards I don't think are sustainable. And there's a little bit of, I don't think any of the members are doxed, but Prometheus, he is in charge of all the AMAs. He's awesome. I think he speaks very well for the community, and yeah, he's very well put together, let's say. So the next one, Hector DAO. So it's a little bit different concept. So you can buy a token. That's why I like it. So you can buy 50 tokens and stake the tokens. And if you're sick of that investment, you can unstake the tokens and sell them straight away. With these other nodes, you have to put up a certain amount of coins, and it will take you a certain amount of days to get your money back. But with HEC, you can just put your money in and take it out as you please. It's a different sort of idea. Like a DAO is different to a node and Nest, obviously, but they still have insane income rates. So as you can see here, we've got 76 numbers of days until you get your tokens back. So in 76 days, I should have 100 tokens. And this is the 100 HEC example. So I've only used 100 HEC for this example, but you could use 10 and it could be 377. But all the reward amount would obviously change in proportion to what it is. So if this was 10 HEC, you'd be earning 0.13 a day. So approximately 7 or 8 days, you'd be earning 1 HEC. So let's say, yeah, you're earning $50 a week versus I'm earning $50 a day just off 100 HEC. And then that will give you the 1700 US. I think HEC is extremely well priced at the moment compared to these other tokens. Honestly, the whole DAO space has taken a hit when it goes from time, ohm. I think HEC has obviously taken a hit as well, but it's, in all honesty, it's held up pretty well compared to these other protocols. Like time, I think it's dropped about 90%. So with that being said, I think it is a good time to buy now. I think there's only a ways up, and if the price keeps going up, then obviously you're still earning 1.3 HEC, But if the price instead of 37 goes to, let's hypothetically 300, instead of earning $37 a day, you're earning 300 and a bit more, $400 a day. So that's the idea. That's how powerful it can be, because your rewards are going to stay the same, if not get better. With HEC, it will compound. So in 6 months, I'll be earning 2 HEC instead of 1.3, because I've got 200. So in 2 months, 2.5 months, 76 days, I'd have 200 HEC, and I'd be earning 2.6. And with that being said, the APY for this project has gone down significantly, but their runway time, so that's the amount of time it will take for the rewards to become unsustainable, is about 280 days. So it's significantly gone up. I think it's gone from 220 to 280 this year, just simply because the APY has gone down. So that's your return. But even at the APY, I think it's about 9,000% return per year, you're still getting really good numbers. And that's at a really low price. So I think there's only up from Hector DAO for now. We just need to wait for Bitcoin to sort itself out. And yeah. So lastly, we've got Strongblock. So this is, I've rated it a little bit higher because I think it's been around for a long time. So it's already stood the test of time. It's still here. The price is pretty strong if you look at other cryptos and how well it's performed this year and last year. The reward rate is probably a little bit, obviously a lot less than Phoenix Capital, Thor and Hector, but it's still a really good project, and it's a slow, sustainable project. It takes about 100 days to get your rewards back. It's probably more like 110, and that's to get your strong back. But if, obviously, as I said before, if the USD value goes up, then you get your initial investment back quicker than 100 days. So if hypothetically the token doubles and it's 1,000 US, then it takes you 50 days to get your USD value back. And then you could also compound into another Strongblock node, which even gets you further profits. So yeah. Alright guys, I think that's about it. Thanks for tuning in. If you just got any more questions or need anything more verified or answered, let me know. Leave a comment down below, DM me, whatever it takes. I'm more than happy to help and answer the community's questions. Thanks guys, and enjoy your day.